starts now.
You are all my best friend, and it's time for our daily party. Starting with a mayoral history doubleheader, today we'll learn about lumberjacks and flappers. Then let's continue the plight. Actually, let's consider the plight of our flying friends, the monarch butterflies, and learn how we can help. We'll get to all of that in a bit, but first, here's your top 4 at 4. We start with some tragic news. The Minocqua Police Department reported an 18-year-old drowned last weekend. According to witnesses, Maxwell Pip of southern Wisconsin had been on a pontoon boat on Mercer Lake. Pip then went into the water, held onto a rope attached to the boat, and was towed around the lake without a life jacket. Pip submerged under the water for several minutes and 911 was called. He did not survive. If you watch this show, you're probably a fan of history. And since you live in Wisconsin, you probably like dairy. Do I have an event for you? The Marathon County Historical Society is hosting 4 history chats centered around dairy this month. And there is one tomorrow at 12:30 focused on rural architecture. It will be broadcast on the Marathon County Historical Society Facebook and YouTube page. Check it out. The Wausau Parks Department is reporting an individual is posing as an employee and demanding money. According to a press release, the person looks for any vehicles who failed to pay the boat launch permit. He then waits for the owner to return and demands them to pay a $50 violation fee. Park staff ask people to call law enforcement if you see this individual. No Parks Department employees will ever demand money directly. Now for some good news in Wausau. The iconic umbrellas now hang on 3rd Street. Here's a look at them this morning. This is the 6th year for the umbrellas. The idea actually comes from an art festival in Portugal, and they've become a popular attraction for the downtown Wausau area in the summer. They will likely stay up until holiday decorations. Meteorologist Andrew Keegafer joins us now. Andrew, another humid day in the Northwoods.
That's right, Dan. Today's everyone's best friend are going to be those air conditioning units and fans out there with temperatures like this yet again. So again, upper 80s, low 90s was the kind of feel out there today. And for the rest of the week, we do have a couple more days of those upper 80s to low 90s. And then we'll cool on off as we head into the weekend with cool meaning low 80s, upper 70s. And that trend will continue all the way through next week, Wednesday. So feeling a little more seasonable out there with that average high in Rhinelander being 74 degrees. So looking out there now in 3 Lakes, we've been mostly dry today for the bulk of the day with a couple of thunderstorms possible this afternoon to evening. But right now it is pretty pleasant out there and dry. So looking a little further into our night at 7 o'clock, we could have a couple of thunderstorms into the Vilas County area and a few isolated showers as well. You can bank on any thunderstorms having a bit of heavy rain at times. Otherwise, I don't think these will be a huge deal into the evening period, nothing like yesterday. And then those will be clearing on out before midnight, and then we're drying out with some parting clouds through the overnight period. So then for the rest of the night, low temperatures will be getting down to the middle 60s. There will be patchy fog developing later on into the nighttime as well. And there will be a light southeast breeze coming in at 5 to 10 miles per hour. Now looking at Thursday, Thursday is going to be very similar again to the pattern we have been having all week long, with seeing sun in the morning to early afternoon and then waiting until the afternoon to evening period for those chances of thunderstorms. So again, for that tomorrow, and high temperatures will once again make a run for 90 degrees. And then for the rest of the week into the weekend, we do have a couple more rain chances coming our way. This will be Thursday into Friday. Friday, I think those rain chances will be dialed on up as we head into the afternoon to evening overnight period. And then those will be fading on out early Saturday and then drying out for the rest of the day. Rest of the weekend staying mostly on the dry side, starting off your Monday dry and seeing that sun as well. Dan and I will be back for you after the break.
Art Start, WJFW, and Walmart collaborate to feature creative kids in the Northwoods. Submit your art projects, science experiments, and more at artstartrhinelander.org. Dina Mia Pizza is a little piece of heaven, providing well-loved pizza in a small town since 1967. A fun atmosphere where customers and co-workers feel like family. Our pizza, pizza pockets, and spaghetti are all made with fresh, local ingredients.
Welcome to Capital One College Bowl.
Rival colleges going head-to-head to win life-changing scholarships.
Marie Curie.
Correct. You knew that.
Capital One College Bowl, June 22nd on NBC.
Don't toy with us.
Well, there's a lot at stake in this competition.
Making It premieres Thursday, June 24th on NBC.
Hit the green while taking in the beautiful backdrop of Michigan's Upper Peninsula. Young's Golf and Recreation has a challenging course for all skill levels. With scenic views and a sprawling landscape, you'll feel like you're on your own personal course. Enjoy the 19th hole at the Fire Brick Bar and Grill for unique pub-style food and drinks. Keep the fun going over a weekend with a cabin and pontoon rental on Chicago and Lake. Experience Young's Golf and Recreation and get away today.
Carpet City.
Come to Carpet City Flooring Center and get the toughest waterproof floors in the industry, where they're in stock and on sale. Rigid Maximum XL is 50% thicker and 30% longer, resulting in maximum durability, which is perfect for active families and pets. Not to mention, it's easy to install. Come to Carpet City Flooring Center to get your Rigid Maximum XL waterproof floors today.
Carpet City. Our prices will floor you.
From June 11th through the 20th, double your unlimited high-speed data for free. Plus, save $400 on Google Pixel 5 when you trade in your current smartphone. Restrictions apply. Visit cellcom.com/summer for details.
Rust is most active in the spring. Fight back and protect your vehicle's investment by calling Rust Solutions underbody rust proofing service today.
The 2021 Bear Cupboard Run is June 26th. Half marathon, 5K run walk, and kids cubby run. Please register online. Visit bearcupboardrun.org for more information.
We're back on Up North at 4, usually maybe early afternoon. I go back to the weather cave. I talk to either Andrew or Jeff, and we kind of figure out what we're going to talk about today. But Andrew, you were ahead of the game today. You sent me some messages about a very specific topic. Can you share us that topic?
Absolutely, Dan. Well, tomorrow night I am going on a little overnight excursion, going rock hunting on Lake Superior, actually. So I kind of thought it might be fun to talk about nighttime ventures. Specifically, then it led me to think about when you go on hikes at night to see specifically the sunrise in the morning, or you get caught with the night hike back after a sunset. I thought we'd talk about that today. So here I am in Colorado Springs. This was on a trip a couple of years ago, and a group of us went up at nighttime, climbing up a pretty big hill nearby, and got the most remarkable sunrise view I've ever seen. So it was a great day, and it was great starts of the day. Though that night hike was a little tricky for some. There were some kind of prickly pear things out there that maybe caught a few. And then this is in the Sahara Desert. This is a few more years back too. This is us catching the sunset on top of a sand dune, and then having to make it on back, traversing down that hill, kind of sliding down too, as it was getting dark out there. So I wanted to ask you then, did you have any kind of adventures like that?
No, you're not getting off this easy. You said earlier that you're going rock hunting. I've never heard of such a thing. What is rock hunting?
Well, along the northern shore of, the southern shore of Lake Superior, getting to the UP in Wisconsin, it's kind of famously known for being a big rock hunting hub. So people traveling around.
Let's just, what are you hunting for? Like, what
specifically,
kind of
I'm going to be looking for what's called Uper lights. So looking for glowing rocks on the beaches of Lake Superior.
Is this usually done in like a rock stand? Like, do you go up a tree?
I don't believe so.
That was my attempt at humor.
It was fun. It was good.
No, it wasn't that good. So I do want to show you one of my favorite things.
Okay.
Exploring nighttime, and it's seeing a full moon. So take a look at the full moon I saw the other day. Isn't that just beautiful? So that's right at Squash Lake.
What kind of camera did you use to take such an incredibly detailed picture?
Yeah, so you can kind of see the formations on the moon there. I just used the camera on my phone.
Wow, that's on your phone?
Yeah.
What kind of phone do you have? Android, iPhone?
Yeah, it's an Android phone.
Okay.
So yeah, you can see the detail there.
Wow.
You do that differently than Jeff. Jeff always just gets upset with me. You yes-anded me like a good comedian, so thank you for that. But I do have one story of a nighttime adventure that's for real. I climbed Kilimanjaro, which is the highest peak in Africa.
Wow.
When I studied abroad in Tanzania. That's me. We started at midnight. Like, we woke up at midnight. and that was awesome.
It was worth it?
Well, it really wasn't worth it. I wouldn't do it again. I wouldn't recommend it because I felt very sick, and we are really out of time. So we got to go to break right now. We'll be back later. In a few minutes, we're going to go back to the Merrill History and Cultural Center and learn about lumberjacks and flappers.
Get your gear at Auto Gear, specializing in automotive accessories. Auto Gear carries the world's leading brands for all makes and models. Lift kits, spray bed liners, trailer hitches, and so much more. Visit the showroom in Rhinelander to see what Auto Gear can do for you.
The historic Rhinelander Cafe and Pub in downtown Rhinelander has been serving the Northwoods since 1911. With 32 craft beers on tap and supper club staples, Friday fish fry and Saturday prime rib, the Rhinelander Cafe and Pub also features more modern dishes like truffle fries and flatbread pizza. The large dining room provides plenty of space for an intimate surf and turf dinner or a family gathering over pasta. Stop in and enjoy a landmark in downtown Rhinelander, the Rhinelander Cafe and Pub on Brown Street.
Northland Basement Systems is the all things basementy company. Basement waterproofing, basement finishing, basement structural repair, humidity and mold control, and nasty crawl spaces too. When it comes to basement solutions, nobody does it better than we do. Since 1991, homeowners just like you in the Northland have trusted Northland Basement Systems for all things basementy in their homes. Call Northland Basement Systems today to schedule a free home evaluation.
Precision Power Sports is the place to go for your UTV, ATV, snowmobile, or motorcycle service and repair. We could even do a complete engine rebuild. Precision Power Sports has been serving the Northwoods for 15 years, and we pride ourselves on doing the job right the first time. Stop by today to get your toys back in action or to schedule maintenance just in time for the season. Precision Power Sports is located in the Quality Collision Center, 1500 Chippewa Drive in Rhinelander. Find us on Facebook or give us a call.
Whether you're just beginning your educational journey or seeking a new opportunity, we're here for you. At North Central Technical College, we have unique partnerships with 4-year colleges that allow you to transfer seamlessly to and from our campus, saving you time and money. With hundreds of transfer options available, the path to a bachelor's degree and a great paying career are just a step away. North Central Technical College. Start here, go anywhere.
Head to Auto Gear for the best in automotive accessory installation. Auto Gear installs the world's leading brands for all makes and models. Tinting, wheels and tires, custom seat covers, and so much more. Talk to an accessory specialist to see what Auto Gear can do for you.
This portion of News Watch 12 is brought to you by Kitchen Bath Mart.
We're continuing our tour here in Up North at 4 of the Merrill History and Cultural Center. I'm with B. Leiball. B, tell me about this room.
Okay. The Pinery tells the story of the very beginnings of Merrill, and like many, perhaps most of the cities in the northern part of Wisconsin, we started out with the lumbering business. And so we talk about the actual fact of lumbering, what it was like in the logging camps, and then what happened when the railroad came to town, and all of those things.
So this is what I wanted to focus on here in the Pinery. What are these sorts of hammers?
Okay, these are called log hammers, and we have quite a collection of them that covers the state of Wisconsin, but these were used locally. And what their purpose was to identify logs. Once the trees were cut down, all of the logs went to the same rivers. So we might have had 8 different companies, or 10 or 20, cutting logs at the same time, all of them putting logs into the river. Before they went in the river, though, they were stamped with one of these log hammers so that the logs could be identified and the companies could be paid for them. Very important. I mean, why cut logs if you're not going to be paid for them? So very important. And it was kind of like branding cattle. It's the same idea.
I see an HM, I see CS, and then also there's just kind of some random symbols as well.
Well, if you know anything about the loggers here, Anson, Gilkey, Stang, Scott, Heinemann, Matthews, these were the big companies in this area that were doing the logging.
Okay, thanks so much, Bea. We'll continue our tour tomorrow and Up North at 4. We'll be right back.
This Friday, come with us live at 4, 5, and 6 to see the Spirit of the North from Oneida County on Newswatch 12's long summer weekend.
Blue skies. Boat in the water. What could make this day even better? Some drinks. Looking for a little day drinking? Let CT's help. Get one of their lunch boxes to go. And now a new sandwich bar for a quick bite. CT's Deli, downtown Rhinelander.
Experience the Wisconsin River Pro Rodeo June 11th, 12th, and 13th in Merrill. This is an award-winning rodeo that only happens once a year, so buy your tickets online today. Come watch the best cowboys and cowgirls from across the country compete in one of the oldest American pastimes. There's entertainment that the whole family can enjoy. Great food, live music, and the rodeo clown, Dusty Myers. Buy your tickets online for the Wisconsin River Pro Rodeo today and experience the excitement of the bucking horses and bulls.
Hi, I'm Kristen from Sleep Central on Highway 51 South in Minocqua, your bedding and futon headquarters. We carry the largest selection of name brand mattresses in northern Wisconsin, in stock and ready for immediate delivery. Beautyrest, Sealy, Serta, Stearns & Foster, and Tempur-Pedic. We also have a huge selection of accessories to complement your bedding purchase. Sleep Central also carries a wide variety of futons and unique bedroom furniture with quality all-wood construction. Better sleep, pain-free, that's our promise at Sleep Central in Minocqua, your one-stop sleep shop.
Is your basement broken? Is your crawl space a disaster? Is the concrete around your house sinking or uneven? If the answer is yes, call SureDry. Serving all of northeast and central Wisconsin, we offer permanent professional solutions to these kinds of problems. More than 25,000 satisfied customers since 1994. We've probably fixed your neighbor's basement, crawl space, or concrete, and we'd love to fix yours too. Call SureDry today.
There's more to a yard than freshly cut grass. There's real life, full of twists and turns. Which is exactly why we built these mowers, to clear the way for stuff like this right here. Run with us, because the best yards are planted with real memories. Nothing runs like a deer.
Stop by Lakeland Lawn and Equipment in Arbor Vitae for special offers taking place for a limited time. Get great deals and service on legendary John Deere equipment.
We're back on Up North at 4. We're now inside the church that's part of the Merrill Historical and Cultural Center. Still here with Bea Lieball. And Bea, we have an exhibit behind us that pays homage to about a century ago. Tell us about that.
Right. We have in this room tried to cover many of the things that were popular in the 1920s. And of course, fashion is one thing we think about very readily when we think about the 20s, because we had come out of the Victorian era where skirts were long and necklines were high, and we ended up with skirts that were much shorter than that, much slimmer. The boyish look was in, but you have some beautiful examples in this area of some of the fashions that were worn at that time. This particular dress is a little bit different because it has hip interest. You can see it's almost like calling attention to the hips. That was right at the very end of the teen years and in the early 20s. But beading, and here are two gorgeous examples of beaded dresses, was very popular for evening wear for young women. And you can see the very slender line of these dresses. This dress was a wedding dress that was worn by the grandmother of one of our board members. It's just exquisite, and she very generously is loaning that to us for our exhibit. In the background, you can see some other clothing from the era as well.
Well, Bea, we're just scratching the surface in this room. There's a lot of other things from the 1920s. I see glass bottles. There are sports equipment back there. But we're going to have to call it for today. Thanks so much, B. We'll be right back in Up North at 4.
Your home's roof is a large investment. Menards is here to help keep it protected. Gutters are essential for controlling rainwater from your roof. Right now, all Spectra gutters are 11% off. Prevent roof leaks and protect it against mildew buildup with Sealbest White Elastomeric Roof Coating. It's easy to apply. Just brush, roll, or spray. Sealbest Roof Coating is 11% off. Get 11% off everything right now at Menards.
Save big money at Menards.
Join us in St. Germain Saturday, June 12th from 9 to 3 for the annual Walk in the Woods Art Fair held at the Chamber Park. Enjoy great art, wine, and live music.
The new LDF Country Market in Lac du Flambeau offers families the freshest meats, produce, bakery, and groceries. Take a closer look and you'll find a smoke shop, beer cave, deli, and liquor all under one roof, with convenient fueling stations just outside. Add Native American arts and crafts, and you'll enjoy a unique, spacious shopping experience found nowhere else. Shop the new LDF Country Market today. Get what you need so you can get back to what you enjoy.
Keep your family healthy and maintain the life of your furnace with help from Menards. DuPont air filters help improve indoor air quality for up to 90 days. And they reduce household allergens. Add an inviting scent to your home with a Filter Fresh Air Filter Scent. Choose from a variety of fragrances to add to any clean furnace filter. Right now, save 11% on all air filters and air filter scents at Menards.
Save big money at Menards.
ELM Repair in Edgar is a family-owned and operated full-service diesel repair shop. From pickups to semi-trucks to heavy equipment and RV service. If it runs on diesel, we can repair it. Want more power and better mileage? Our experienced professionals will get your truck running and at peak performance. With a state-of-the-art dyno and fully stocked parts department, we can even come out to you with our 24-hour mobile repair service. ELM is always looking for passionate and talented people to join our team. The Diesel Doctor have it done right the first time at ELM Repair.
Bruce Orthodontics, changing lives one smile at a time. Rhinelander, Minocqua, Eagle River, Phillips, and the greater Northwoods area. Treating patients of all ages.
Rhinelander Brewery has teamed up with Minhas Distillery to offer hand sanitizer. Now available in our retail shop. Growler fills and packaged beer are still available. Now open Monday through Saturday.
We're back on Up North at 4. I'm at one of my favorite places, one of the most relaxing places, the Healing Nature Center in Three Lakes. And I'm with Bearbell. Eric, Bearbell, how are you doing?
I'm great. Thanks for coming out.
Of course. And the reason why we have this backdrop is because it's pretty sunny out. We're staying in the shade today, so you'll have to forgive us. But Bearbell, today I want to focus about a pollinator, because that's what you guys talk a lot about here, pollinator gardens. And when I was growing up, I saw a lot more monarch butterflies than I see today. And you have some ways that we can help out the monarch butterflies. So could you tell me about that?
Sure. Yeah. First of all, I'd like to, start off with the Healing Nature Center's approach of the double entendre of healing nature, nature healing us. We want to promote healthy habitats for creatures that need that, and as long as enjoying the healing powers of nature that we have all around here. So the monarch butterfly, which I must say, this year I saw the first one on May 20th. That's the earliest I've seen it up here in 12 years that I live here. The monarch butterfly is one of the most outstanding or most popular pollinator here because it's so visible. It's also, its own beauty. Its numbers have been going down significantly, and we have an eastern population and a western population in the United States. In this area, we are having the eastern population summer residents where they reproduce and then head back south to Mexico.
And we can't fix the problem, but we can do our little part in helping out monarch butterflies. What sorts of things can we do in our own gardens?
Yeah. Well, the phrase you just said is that we can't fix a problem. That's, we as each individual, maybe not, but each little step works towards fixing the problem. And as a human society, we could fix the problem. We have a lot of power when we want to. So each individual can do their own part by promoting habitat, and that is planting milkweed that provides the source for the monarch butterfly to put the eggs on, and then the caterpillars growing on the milkweed and changing until they're finally transforming into a butterfly. And also planting native plants so that there will be different nectar sources available for the butterfly as it goes through its different generations. It actually goes through 3 or 4 generations while it's up here throughout the summer, with the final generation being significantly bigger and then traveling all the way to Mexico. So these generations will all use milkweed and will all need native plants as a nectar source to grow and reproduce.
And what a fantastic creature to help save. I mean, not many butterflies travel to Mexico and Canada, and not even every generation
it's the only kind. It's actually the only butterfly in the world who travels that far.
Okay, so we can do our part by planting milkweed, by planting native flowers. Maribel, thanks so much for joining me on the show.
Yeah, you're welcome.
All right, we'll be right back. And we're right back right now, Mr. Kike, for any rain tonight?
A little bit, Dan, especially if you're caught in a thunderstorm. You could have some locally heavy rainfall.
Okay, well, more from Andrew at 5 and 6. We'll see you then.